Endryd Haar, famously titled the Riven Hound, served as a praetor within the World Eaters Legion of Space Marines. His origin traces back to the inaugural group of initiates raised on Terra, predating the time when the 12th Legion adopted the moniker Warhounds. This occurred long before the rediscovery of their Primarch Angron on the planet Nuceria. Haar's narrative takes a pivotal turn during the early stages of the Horus Heresy, when he severed ties with his treacherous legion, who had aligned themselves with Warmaster Horus. Initially, he commanded a force of Astartes engaged on both fronts of the conflict. However, following the raid on Duat, he made the momentous decision to align with Loyalist forces. Leading a Blackshield unit known as the Fangs of the Emperor, Endryd Haar played a crucial role in resisting the traitor forces across the expansive reaches of the galaxy during the tumultuous period of the Horus Heresy. This marked a significant chapter in his storied history, where loyalty and conviction propelled him to stand against the chaos engulfing the Imperium. In the annals of the 12th Legion's history, the early years saw Endryd Haar and his trio of battle brothers stand as stalwarts in the first company of initiates raised in the Imperial Geneworks on Terra. This predates the time when the Legion adopted the name Warhounds, and it precedes the era when they would become the infamous Eaters of Worlds under the dominion of Angron. Haar stood as the lone survivor of that initial company, a living relic of a bygone age, embodying a controlled savagery that set him apart from his Legion brethren who followed. Endryd Haar's physical stature defied convention among Space Marines, his size unusually large, and his swiftness defying the expectations for a legionary of such magnitude. Speculation among apothecaries, including the infamous Fabius Bile, suggested that Haar's unique attributes stemmed from an unconventional implantation process at the Geneworks on Terra. He was deemed a living weapon, a deviation from the standardized mold that later generations of Space Marines would adhere to. One of Haar's earliest feats unfolded during the Cerberus insurrection, where elements of the 12th Legion were deployed to quell the uprising led by the Endryd Haar, a faction of renegade Thunder Warriors who had seized control of an asteroid prison colony. Notably, Haar engaged in single combat with a Thunder Warrior, emerging victorious by breaking his opponent's neck, an early testament to his formidable prowess. Following the long-awaited reunion of the 12th Legion with their Primarch on Nuceria, a momentous divergence marked Endryd Haar from most loyal Warhounds. Unlike his brethren, he adamantly rejected the superficial show of unity, steadfastly refusing the implantation of the Butcher's Nails, archaeotech cybernetic cortical enhancements designed to escalate aggression to monstrous levels, crafting a relentless killing machine. In Haar's skull, there were no nails. His savagery emanated from a more profound source. Endryd Haar's resilience stood as a testament to his indomitable nature. Unburdened by the Butcher's Nails, he endured dire wounds, repeatedly emerging from shadowed fates that spelled doom for those around him, as if shielded by some unseen force. After the Legion's reorganization on Nuceria, Haar chose a divergent path, distancing himself from its tumultuous affairs. Under the clandestine directives of Malcador the Sigillite, the Imperial Regent, Haar embarked on secret crusades, navigating through the uncharted territories of covert battles that unfolded beyond the knowledge of many. Upon his return to the Legion's fold, he confronted the grim reality of his Primarch and his Legion's betrayal during the Isstvan III atrocity. Renouncing his allegiance to the World Eaters, Haar, like other members of the traitor legions, found himself interred in the Imperial prison known as Kangba Mawu. Yet the vault couldn't confine the Riven Hound. With a daring escape from the depths beneath Mount Rakaposhi, he left a trail of loyalists, traitors, and innocents alike dead in his wake. An unstoppable force, unshackled from the clutches of imprisonment. Endryd Haar's psyche plunged into a chilling abyss upon discovering his Legion's betrayal of the Emperor, a revelation that unfolded amidst the convulsions of civil war within the Imperium of Man. In the wake of this shattering truth, he ruthlessly shed all vestiges of his Legion's insignia and honours, embracing the cloak of the Black Shield. Bound by a solemn death oath, he sought to atone for the heinous crimes committed by the 12th Legion. From the ashes of betrayal and shattered loyalties, Haar forged the Fangs of the Emperor, a formidable Blackshield unit. This eclectic force comprised of surviving Astartes from the Death Guard, Iron Warriors, and Raven Guard, alongside the Tech Marine Endryd Haar. As the Riven Hound, Haar led this ad hoc assembly into the heart of the conflict, confronting traitors wherever they lurked in the galactic expanse. His unwavering commitment to redemption manifested in the relentless pursuit of justice, as the echoes of his Legion's transgressions reverberated through the annals of the Horus Heresy. In a bold stroke, the Fangs of the Emperor, under the cunning guise of the captured sons of Horus vessel Cicatrix Tyrannus, now rechristened the Ruination, plunged into the heart of the Xana Incursion. Operating under the masquerade of Raxal Corridon, Haar orchestrated a final desperate mission, aimed at seizing weapons from a covert facility beneath the prison-forged city of Xana Tisiphone. The objective: to secure formidable Ordinati weapons crucial for the defense of Terra, preventing them from falling into the hands of the dreaded traitors. Haar, consumed by an unrelenting desire to vanquish the Warmaster Horus, perceived this mission as an opportune moment to inflict substantial harm upon the arch-traitor. Unyielding in his convictions, he swiftly silenced dissent within his warband, ruthlessly disposing of those who resisted this new directive. The Fangs successfully captured 3 traitor Ordinatus Ulator, potent Ordinatus Minoris, setting the stage for a brutal retribution against their intended recipients. Unleashing the malevolent power of these war machines upon their creators, the Blackshields orchestrated a violent symphony of destruction. Despite a setback in securing the Ordinatus Ulator Nepathax, obliterated in a traitor counterattack featuring an unfamiliar pattern of battle automata, the Loyalists managed a strategic retreat to the Ruination. While denied one prize, they secured both the Mithrax and Asherax, marking a poignant chapter in their relentless pursuit of redemption amid the turbulent tapestry of the Horus Heresy. The aftermath of the battles on Xana II left the forces of the Riven Hound, Endryd Haar, depleted and desperate for replenishment. A dire need for supplies, weapons, armour, and most crucially, new recruits pressed upon him. Duat, a recruitment world for the 12th Legion, beckoned as a potential solution. Amidst the tumultuous waters of this ocean world, the savage Tide clans waged their wars, providing the perfect pool for potential recruits for the Legion's Astartes. World Eaters had established a foothold on Duat, comprising 3 artificial islands known as the Dark Water Nodes. Primus, dedicated to recruitment and gene banking, Secundus, an armory station fabricating weapons and power armor, and Tertius, a refueling and spare parts hub, all under the command of Praetor Apothecary Calibos, a rare friend of the Riven Hound. The arrival of the Blackshields, masquerading as a World Eater's vessel named Ruination, uncovered a twist: competition. Presumed Iron Hands, a cruiser, and its escort descended upon Duat, carving through the defences. Haar then grappled with indecision, torn between firing upon presumed loyalists or maintaining a lone entity status in the chaotic war. Under the guise of World Eaters, the Ruination navigated past the defences. 3 Black Shield teams, each in a Thunderhawk, descended on different nodes. Haar led the assault on Primus, Forcer, an Iron Warrior, on Secundus, and Tarnus of unknown heritage on Tertius. As Haar confronted Calibos, the other 2 teams, shielded by signal jammers from Xana II, secured their nodes. The grim truth awaited Haar. Calibos, abandoned by Angron, sought redemption by experimenting on gene seed, creating faster and stronger Astartes at the cost of many lives. Shocked by the grotesque results, Haar and Calibos clashed in a fierce duel, revealing the Apothecary's twisted creations. Haar, with regret, ended Calibos's life, resolving to confront the chaos born from the dark experiments. Duat yielded what Haar sought: supplies, materiel, and gene seed. However, a revelation awaited in orbit. A 12th Legion fleet engaged with the Iron Hands. Responding to Calibos's call for aid, Haar ordered the Ruination to cut through the engagement. Whoever prevailed could claim what remained on Duat. This brutal encounter revealed Haar's true nature, a weapon wielded by fate. Setting a course to aid Rogel Dawn at the Battle of Beta-Garmon, he embraced his role as a field commander in the dark days before the Siege of Terra. Haar fought alongside the Loyalists, accepting any mission, regardless of the odds, to spill the blood of the traitors. His forces were witnessed at notable battles like Beta-Garmon 4 and the Siege of Terra, a relentless force against the encroaching darkness.